Hey everyone, how's it going? I figured, I guess the Passover and Easter holidays are among us. I figured, I guess one of the films I thought would be rather interesting to talk about uh, is the movie Little. And the reason why I thought this particular movie would be of interest to mention is because it's kind of like a modern, I guess I would say, reimagining of the popular Tom Hanks movie Big, whereas in the Big movie, Tom Hanks' character wishes he was big, but in the little movie, uh, the Jordan, character played by Regina Hall, ends up, being turned into, her younger self after, she offends, a young, girl, and then of course, it's up to her assistant April to kind of figure out how to turn Jordan, you know, back to normal. And of course, I guess it gives Jordan a chance to kind of like re-examine her life and I guess the choices that she made when she was a teenager and kind of how would you say like turned her into like a real ruthless, nasty person as she got older. And it's kind of like a re-examining of one's choices, and things like that. But I would say what I thought was really good about the movie that it had a lot of heart and it was very interesting to watch. And of course, what makes the little movie rather, I guess a rather big significance is the Mary Marseille Martin, who's known for playing Diane Johnson on the popular show Blackish. Is credited as an executive producer. And at 14 years old, she's the youngest one in history to do so, which I would say is a rather big accomplishment, in itself. So I know some people may compare this movie to the movie Big, which still holds a lot of memories for me, and that particular movie still I guess remains rather popular to this day. And like I said, I thought Little was I mean I don't know if I would say like a coming of age story, but it kind of has like those themes, things like that. And then of course the big question you wonder is like, what would you do if you had the chance to like I guess relive your life over like a certain period in your life and in which you could like do things differently or have like a different outcome than what happens. So I guess that's one particular way of looking at this film. So that would be I guess my analysis for seeing for the little movie. And of course, the big movie that I know everybody wants to see, which hopefully I get a chance to talk about, is the much anticipated Avengers Endgame, which hopefully I'll get a chance to do, when the timing is right. And of course, I know for the Easter holidays, there's that popular Breakthrough movie, which looks pretty interesting to see, and hopefully I get a chance to do a particular review on that. Even though faith movies are not always my favorite because they can be a little too what's the word I would call a little too preachy and things like that. So that's all there is to say right now. So I just want to wish everyone happy Easter and happy Hanukkah, and of course feel free to check out other movies that I've done, and that's that I've talked about. Sorry. Uh, okay then. Thanks again for listening.